back to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode we had finished going through that ruin that we were going through and clearing it out of those mages and getting the stuff we needed. And then we cleared out the rest of it and we found a portal, but we continued on and cleared out the rest of the ruins and then came back to that portal, and it brought us to a place called the Misty Grove. And it turns out that Sam is the Daedric Prince Sanguine, the Prince of Debauchery. And so he gave us the staff for doing all the stuff for him and told us that we didn't really need those items. It was just like a test. And then we can't do any more of the Daedric Artifact quests until we're level 30. So we were going to work on this Legacy of the Dragonborn thing and find the last thing we need, which is the Jade Warrior 2 somewhere in the Reach. And it looks like it is right over here. So we're just gonna, we fast travel here and we're just gonna go across to it. So in this episode we're gonna get that and open up the museum and see where we can go from there. So here we go. Shit, I was wandering around and I accidentally triggered a bear. All I did was walk up here, literally. I don't know where it's at though. There it is. Come on, hit me again. Die, bitch. There, Jesus. Is this the right way? I don't know, but we'll find out. Go this way, I think. Grab this. What?
You there, please. You have to help me. I was attacked by a vampire. Do you have a potion or something that can cure this before I turn?
Slow down. Where did this happen?
Here. I'll show you on your map so you can stay away. Please, if you can help me, let me know or get out of my way so I can try to find a priest.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Then get out of my way.
I have a potion of cure disease. I could give it to her. Why didn't it let me? I heard a thinger. Oh, it's a rabbit. Nice. That's not what I heard, though. That's what I heard. Nernroot. Now, if I go this way... Yeah, should be right up here. Right over here. Around this corner. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Run, goat. Oh, you weren't fast enough. Just needed your hide. Didn't need it, but I wanted it. Wow, there's a lot of juniper berries over here. Who the frick? Quick save. Crap. Ow. Die. Die. Now, did that Atronak die? Atronak, or whatever you pronounce, however you pronounce it. Orcish War Axe, sure. Oh, there it is. Didn't even have to go in where I was heading to. Nice. Yes, I did see that ore over there. Don't worry, I will get it in a moment. Imperial soldier. Rest in peace, brother. Another one. Oops, didn't mean to pull out my weapon. Iron ore. There we go. And now that we got that, we can go back to Solitude and give the dude all the stuff that he wants. Actually, we'll just fast travel to the Blue Palace. It's closer. Alright.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rift.
Indeed.
Consider joining up myself.
Everyone's considering joining up. And I will at some point. Oops. But now I know. Grab all this. I know it looks all pretty and stuff, but it's useful. Grab. Come on. Hello? There. That one was very picky for some reason. Juniper berries. Grab all this. Nice. Going back. Sir, I finally have your stuff that you sent me after a million years ago. Hi. I've found the Jade Warrior too.
Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward.
Thank you. I've also found the 6th health pill.
Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay.
And I've also found the Dinstagmer's
And
ring.
in excellent condition, it seems. Wonderful.
That should be all the artifacts you
That
needed.
is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter.
Indeed.
Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts.
Oh?
A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to uncovering more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I continue my research efforts. And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you.
Sounds good to me.
You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour then.
Indeed. An interesting prospect.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold concorded, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks,
Okay.
as well as the museum office where I do much of my work.
This is pretty
To
impressive,
our
dude.
left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit.
Okay.
Here, I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
Oh.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement, and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments.
Nice.
At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library.
Okay.
Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum.
I
It will
will.
let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has.
I will do
Of
that.
course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in
I'll
my
always
office.
utilize the prep
And
station
I'll
because I
ensure
don't want to
everything
wander
you
around
have
and
gets
figure out
properly
where it goes.
displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching.
Sure. As long
Feel
as
free
you
to
let
look
me know.
around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Nice. The thinger should be over here, right? Display prep station. This station will automatically take any applicable items, display items from your inventory and put them on display. The process may take some time depending on how many items you have. Favorited or equipped items will not be sorted. Would you like to place all of the displayable items from your inventory? Yes. Still sorting displays. I'll be back when it's done. Alright. Sort operation complete. New displays 50, total displays 65. Nice. So anytime that you want to put stuff in the museum, you can go to the prep station and it'll just automatically take whatever's in your inventory that will go there. But you have to make sure that if you don't want it to go there, that you either have it equipped or favorited, because it will go there regardless. And then this is, I'm not sure what that is, I don't remember. And this is to put miscellaneous items that don't belong anywhere. And this is to make replicas of any of the artifacts or special items that you have had in your inventory before but don't have now for one reason or another. This is where you can store leather stuff and stuff to make like scrolls and stuff. And yeah. The shipment planner allows you to choose which delivery locations you would like to have enabled. Any that can have items placed inside of them to be delivered to the museum shipment crate located behind you. Once placed in a crate, all contents will be sent in the next 5 hours. Toggle the selections below. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Hello, sir.
Ah, I'm glad you're here. I have come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the seller.
Oh,
Use it
nice.
If you wish, or
Thank
place
you.
it on display.
That's for getting 50 of those displays. Keeper of Secrets. Museum safe. Warning, use of this safe should not be required during normal gameplay. It is strongly recommended that you do not take items from the museum this way. Doing so is entirely at your own risk. So basically, it can mess up the game, but okay. Cancel. Close. Bookcase. case. Oh, I know what that does. This thing over here, you can put items in it and it will automatically sort them into the museum if they don't go on displays and stuff in their proper areas, and then this will just collect everything that can't be sorted. Nice. We might check out the different areas of the museum later, like the different wings and stuff, when we actually have stuff that matters to check out. Like this, we got a crystal mirror. But we will check out the staff quarters when we actually have staff. It will be nice, and they will be wandering around in this area and this area as well. This is for them to sleep. Different beds for them to sleep in. Even more rooms. Down here is where they will store the, like, our wines and beers and whatever else we got. That's where our keys go. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. Now we're going to go back and I'm going to travel to Markarth and take stuff out of my inventory and put it in the museum, because hopefully we have enough stuff already stored and whatnot to unlock this place up here. Whoopsie, I accidentally fell. This place, the safe house, because he's going to give me a key to it when I unlock it, and it'll be like the area in Markarth pretty much, except for it has way more stuff, and I'll show you guys once we unlock it. I'm super excited. I should have got started on this a long time ago, but it's okay. Open to solitude. Be right back. That weapon that he gave us is what's called the Skull Crusher, and it does 23 damage and absorbs 25 points of stamina and strikes faster than a standard mace. And it's not any better than ours though, so. Okay, I'm back. I think at 50 we were supposed to get that safe house that I was talking about, but it says that somebody's supposed to come and give you a letter with a key. But nobody's done that yet, because all I've done is fast traveled back and forth. But I donated 13 more things, so we got 78 altogether. Okay, now we got 38 more displays, so we have 116 total. Awesome. And I found this while I was wandering around. It says Urin's notes on Cyrus's saber. Circa 2E 831, Cyrus the Redguard became a brigand, rebel, and revolutionary in Hammerfall during the rise of Turbur Septim's empire. He and his sister were responsible for the liberation of Steros M. Kai Island during his time. Once his task was completed, he reportedly passed his blade down to the Nord captain Tobias, who kept the blade as a mantle of bravery and passed it down to his successors. Ages later, the blade, nearly rotted away, was a mere trinket to the captain of the Brine Hammer, a shadow of its prior glory. Since the timer went off, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to go. I've since learned that the Brine Hammer was due into Dawnstar several months. Hello? There we go. Several months back and never arrived. I fear that any possible clues about Cyrus's saber still existing or not are lost to the depths of the sea. Maybe not. A very elegant and beautiful sword lies displayed nicely behind glass, but curiously is tucked away in the curator's office instead of on display in the open. Maybe I should ask Aaron about it sometime. I will. Anyway. So yeah, in the next episode we will continue prepping things and putting things in here, and then we will continue on with the other stuff I have planned. So I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way I could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.